VST here and Tech. This here is a 4K Samsung Nature demo file, 600 megabytes, which I'm gonna copy over to my Samsung S23 Ultra and my Xiaomi 13, guys. This file is 4K 30 FPS, and in this video I'm gonna do some real testing, storage performance mainly, and try to see which phone is really better or faster. Both phones are equipped with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and this is why I want to put them through some real tests. Of course, there's going to be also some benchmarking involved at the end of the video. I'm going to use something called CPDT, a cross-platform disk test, guys, which is really probably one of the best applications out there to test storage performance. And you can of course do this on your Windows, macOS, Android, and whatsoever. So how does this work, guys? This application uses standard OS APIs. In the case of Android, this is going to be NDK, to measure the speed of the data transfer in megabytes per second between the storage device, which in this case is UFS40, and the system memory. So I'm going to run a series of tests, guys, but before this I am going to copy the Samsung 4K Nature file to my phones, and I'm going to do again also some other real tests. I'm going to copy the file then from my phones to my PC, guys, just to see the USB speed, because we know there is a limitation here on the Xiaomi. It is not USB 3.1, so I would expect to be a bit slower. And then, guys, I'm going to use CapCut to try to render this 4K 30 FPS file to a 4K 60 FPS file. Let's see what is going to happen and which of those phones is going to be quicker. Remember, why we're doing this? Because those are like really real use case scenarios and not the usual end-to-end Geekbench stuff. Okay, let's start. Alright, guys, I have hooked up my S23 Ultra to my PC, so I'm gonna copy now this 640 megabytes file from my PC to my Samsung, guys, and I'm gonna use here my Xiaomi as a stopwatch. So okay, started. Alright, you can just see what happens here. Alright, almost there. 7 seconds, guys. Okay, a bit more to go, and we are finishing at, okay, 16 seconds, almost 17 seconds took this copy from my PC to my S23 Ultra, and I'm going to change the phones into the same. I have now hooked up my Xiaomi 13, so let me just create again a test folder here. So I'm just going to do the same test starting now. Okay, yep. Remember, Xiaomi 13 is using a slower USB port, but the thing is, how much slower, and will you actually notice this in real life? 12 seconds, 13 seconds, guys, and all right. 16 seconds and 31, guys. So right now, like copying files from the PC to the phones, it's almost the same. Now we're gonna do the same test, but vice versa. So I'm just going to copy back the file from my phones to the PC. So now I'm gonna hook up again my Ultra. So now I'm gonna copy the file back from my S23 Ultra to my PC. All right, so let's just hit the copy and start. Okay. Interesting, guys. There is no reason why it should be really very different from the first result, but we are here to test. So 10 seconds, 25 seconds remain. Wow, no, that's not true. 14, 15, and okay. Almost the same, guys, 17 seconds and 18. So let's do the same now with the Xiaomi. Start. Okay. Timer is running, as you can see. And we are at 10 seconds. Okay. Few more to go. And stop. Just probably a second slower, guys. 17 seconds to copy back and forth, almost like for both phones. Our test source video file is now on both phones. You can just see it here. It is 4K, right? This is the codec information. It's H264 AVC. The sound codec is AAC. 2 minutes and 37 minutes. Just playing it so that you can just see it is really on the screen. What I'm gonna do right now, guys, I'm gonna open CapCut and we are going to re-render this and just compare which phone is gonna do this quicker than the others. So practically we are going to re-encode this 4K video to a full HD video from 30 FPS to 60 FPS, and I'm going to start first with the S23 Ultra because it's just very hard for me to start both. Okay, yep, 1 minute, exactly 1 minute, guys, and 9 seconds. And I'm gonna start now the very same test on the Xiaomi 13. Okay. this is probably gonna take 2 minutes. No, definitely something wrong with CapCut, guys. So CapCut is just very, very weird. I'm not sure why, but this result is absolutely not normal. The gap cannot be so huge. It is almost, okay, 36 seconds more, guys. This doesn't really sound right. Alright guys, this was really very, very weird, so now I'm gonna use a different tool. I'm gonna pretty much do the same, just because I'm not convinced that's the real deal. So I'm gonna press next, and I'm going to now do another comparison, guys. Let's go to custom, guys. We have the resolution here set at 1080p. Quality is high, frame rate 60 FPS. It's pretty much the same. So I am gonna press the compress here as well. And we are also going to delete the audio, just so that, yeah, we speed up a bit. And I'm going to start now on both phones, okay? Putting also the marker. Guys, compression already started, but we have to watch some annoying ads. What can we do? Nothing. So let me just skip here. Okay, almost there. And we are now observing the real results. By the way, you can just see here, this is the real-time indication. Right now, both phones are performing really neck to neck. And my cat decides to crash my video. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 inside the Galaxy S23 Ultra is slightly clocked, but as we can see, this doesn't really affect the performance. I'm happy with the result that I'm seeing based on the fact that we have the same UFS 4.0 storage and pretty much the same SoC. It seems that the Xiaomi 13 has a slight edge sometimes, but then the S23 Ultra manages to compensate. We are now almost at the end, guys. 2 minutes and 38 seconds, guys. 2 minutes and 38 seconds took the Xiaomi 13. 4 more seconds here. Can we do this? I think we will. Yes, absolutely finished exactly with the 2 minutes and 38 seconds. We can now confirm from this test also that it's performing really on par. And now it's time for some CPD testing. You can see we're using pretty much the same settings. The file size that we are going to use is 1G. And let's press test. All right. Okay, that's a different story here, guys. Different story for sure. So the sequential write here was quicker. Wow, the Xiaomi 13 is actually destroying the Ultra right now from what we see. Very interesting result, guys. So far, very interesting result, I would say. Okay, the random write, even the random write is better here. So the first 3 sequential write, read, and the random write are better on the Xiaomi 13. Okay, now let's just see how we're doing with the read speed and the memory copy. Whoo, test here is done, guys. Okay, let's compare. The memory copy here is 18 GBs, here is 15. Okay, so this wins. Random read here, 26 megabytes per second versus 32 here. The random write, 36 megabytes versus 40 here. The sequential read, 631 versus 2 gigabytes. This is absolutely crazy. The sequential write, 400 versus almost 1G. Yeah, that's very strange. Let me just do one more test, guys. But no, the second test is also indicating the same story, which is really weird, guys. But okay, remember, in the end of the day, if you decide to buy this device or this device, that's pretty much what you're gonna get with the software that is out there. So it's really very, very weird to see these huge gaps. And I'm not 100% sure this is only hardware. This cannot be because, again, 8 Gen 2, UFS 4.0. So the gap cannot be so dramatic. And I just believe it's because of some software optimizations or some drivers, who knows. But this is the reality. We pretty much get the very, very same results, guys. So yeah, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, guys. Again, this is a more like pragmatic and real use case scenario test. If you like things like these, guys, don't forget to sub. And yeah, see you in the next one. VST over and bye.